No, nothing really new in this part. No, Daniel is not available for tomorrow. Yeah, it's getting better, but not quick enough that it changed the situation for us. So he's not in training. So I saw him 5 minutes ago working with Chris in the gym, but it's not to think on normal football training. So we have to wait.
You spoke about after the game at the weekend that the players playing with a fear, a worry, a concern. Is that fair? I mean, how do you go about trying to sort out that situation?
I think it's more a problem of my language than it's. I don't have enough words to make this small differences between the words and the meaning. And so it's no. What I saw was when we got the draw, that its body language changed in a second in a too extreme way. It's the biggest difference that I saw for a long time because nothing. Okay, we got a goal. We received a goal, but nothing more happens, and we have 10 minutes to go. That's all what I want to say. But for me, in this moment, half an hour after the game, it was a part of the explanation why we are. These players have skills to make goals. Of course, they have so many skills. It's really great. But in the decisive moments, we make not the right decision in this moment. But that's always how football looks, and when you not feel in a perfect shape, because I don't think there's any doubt about the quality of the players. So, and we have to learn more and more. And I try to understand why things happen like they happen. And it's not we don't have too much time for this. And so each game for me, of course, it's very, very important. And that's what I saw in this game, and now I have to understand and work with this information, of course. But that's only one thing in the whole.
One more.
In that sense, then, how long do you think you might need in order to? Is it possible?
In this moment, I really don't have problems. The only problem I have to talk all day. That's not a problem, but it's a situation I have to talk all day to you and explain about and talk about steps and next step. How I understand development, and I often had to do with things like this is if you bring new information. If you have this level and you come new information and new things, then boop, it got a step down usually. And then you can start, and then it goes in the other direction. That's pretty normal because we all want that they play from here, but I cannot give the information to this region. I give it to here, and that's the time you need to change your movements and all these things. And I'm surprised how big the steps are we did. But of course, that everybody can see it, we need the results. And if you want, we had results, not the most satisfying in the world, but we had results. We didn't lose. We played. I think we had not the most easy opponents to play against. And Tottenham away, not too easy. Rubin Kazan, after this short time together, really not too easy. You saw the quality of this game. It's a European league. You have to respect the quality of the opponents. And then Southampton with they lost no game away this season. And that's our situation. I have absolutely no problem with this. I didn't think that it goes quicker. I knew that if you become new in a club, usually you have more time. But if you don't have, then you have to accept that the way is hard to go, because we don't have friendly games to get better. We are in the competition every 3 days, very important competition every 3 days. And so for us, we have to find solution. And my faith in this team is really big, and in all the players who work with us together since I'm here. It's really good atmosphere and working atmosphere in this squad, and so I like what I do. And yeah, if somebody hope that it's quicker or faster or whatever, then I'm sorry for this, but I don't think it's better that we win the first game and don't know why. I think it's important that we find a way that we win games in the future and know why. Then we can take this game in the next game and know if we make this better than last time, then we get better. That's very important. So for this moment, it's really okay, but it's hard. I'm sorry for this.
So with that in mind, perhaps then, how do you approach this Bournemouth game? Do you give the same team another chance to lift their confidence levels and another chance for you to see what you do, or do you have a look at your other squad players that maybe that you haven't seen in a match situation?
Yeah, a mixture, of course. But of course we have to change the team now a little bit. In this moment, I don't know how many changes we will make, but I make the changes not because this tournament is not important for me. That's important for me to say. When I make changes, because I want to win the game. That's the only reason for this, and we don't have time to watch how it works in this. It's always because we believe we can win with this team, and we always do what we have to do, what we are sure for that we have to do in this moment, and that's what we do with this game. Bournemouth. It's for me. It's I play first time in this cup, so it's a very important, very important game, of course. But I know that we had 3 games in the last 8-9 days in the legs, and so we have to, of course, we have to change because we have a suspended player with Millie, we have injured players, we have players with little problems where we don't gonna go risk and can bring them, and so. But we have to wait for this information. Finally, I would say until tomorrow morning, and then we will see who can train today, who can train tomorrow, and then we make a team for tomorrow evening with, for sure, one or the other young player, but not because I'm not. This is not the most important cup in the world for me. No. It's the completely different thing. I really want to win, and that's the reason why we change.
How did you look upon the cup competitions in this country, the domestic cup competitions? We sometimes do and romanticise about the FA Cup. How did you look upon them before you got here?
Before I got here, that's the same thing in Germany. The cup is very important, but when I came here, everybody said we won twice the championship. Nobody said that we had the first double winner in Germany for Borussia Dortmund in the whole history in Germany. It's a very important thing. So, but it's not interesting in England. It's more interesting that we're in the final of the Champions League. So it's not long enough here to understand all about the English meaning about cup. For me, it's all the same. I want to win games. That's all. I don't want to give up before we have to. So that's pretty easy for me. I have not understood all the rules in this moment. If players on loan can get them back or not, that's really different to Germany, but it's not the most important thing. It's not important for the next game, for sure. I don't have to think about this. But no, it's the most important cup in the world because it's the only we have to play tomorrow.
Cameron Brannigan signed a new deal this week. What have you made of the youngsters that you've been able to see so far here at time at Anfield?
I saw enough that I can say congratulations to both sides for this new contract. He's a great young guy. I like his style. For his age, he brings everything you need for a midfield player. He wants to play football. He's strong. He's clear. He's cool. No, it's not easy for these guys to train first time with a new manager and to think always you make a final judgment or something like this. But that's not how I work. But of course these guys don't know this, and so no, I enjoy work together with these guys, and he's really a talent.
I don't know, yeah.
The club has a proud tradition of bringing through young players, specifically local players from the city. How important is that to you to see that carry?
I don't think that it's possible that you bring a local player through because he's a local player. I don't think that anybody wants this. If we have to decide between, and of course, this part is very important for sure. But first of all, we have to learn that we have to give these players enough time for development, for improvement. That's very, very important, because I spoke this morning a long time with our chief of the academy, and we cannot work on this immediately, but it has to, usually the manager of a club is under big pressure, and often this position is often changed, and I had this situation not until now. I was for 7 years and each at my both clubs, and so I could develop I'm not sure, the treatment of these guys, how we handle them, how we help them, how much time we give them, and that's what I try to do here too. Of course, next to my first job, that I have to win games and so on. But I think that's one reason why I'm here, because everybody wants this here, and I want this too. So there's no doubt, there's nothing between our opinions. That's very important, not only in this part, because for the whole situation, that's not my way or not LFC way or whatever. It's only our way together. I think we all want the same. We want to be successful. But maybe I'm more patient than other people. But that's what we spoke about a few days or a week ago. That's very important. Everybody can be sure that we do everything for this club. Everything. Help the young players, help the experienced players, help all the players. That's what we do all day. And when the time comes, then we see the results.